Hello Car-Revz-Daily fans, Detroit Bureau Chief Carl Malik here, and we're shooting this video from the inside of our newest arrival, the 2020 BMW X1. This particular X1 is an xDrive 28i, and this designation means that it has standard all-wheel drive, or xDrive in BMW speak. And with the rainy weather that's going on here in Michigan, it's been very windy here too, we wanted to try and start things off here in the inside to spare you guys some of the wind buffeting as well as the rain. We're going to try and shoot another video of the outside later. But for 2020, BMW brings a number of minor updates to the X1. One of the big ones here, we're going to get it into the home menu here for a minute, is that for 2020, you get an all-new screen. It's a bigger 8.8-inch touch, 8.8-inch unit. And as you can see, screen clarity and the display quality have improved. Of course, the one annoyance that we have with this screen is what happens when you put it in sport mode. Essentially what happens is you can access the drive modes here with this switch. And when we go into sport, if you choose to have the sport displays, you can see that you do get two extra gauges to go alongside with the standard gauge layout. You get a power gauge as well as a torque gauge. The only problem is that these gauges will hijack the main screen. We really wish that BMW would put these gauges somewhere else, perhaps in a separate menu here in the gauge cluster or some other menu to make them more visible. Again, it's kind of annoying when you're say using the navigation and you have to kind of sacrifice that in order to have these two gauges. And contrary to what that power gauge is saying, the 2-liter turbocharged 4-cylinder here does not make 240 horsepower. Instead, the same 228 horsepower unit that powered a 2019 X1 is carried over here for 2020. Of course, you can get a bigger engine in higher tier X1s, but don't let that power gauge fool you. You are not getting 240, you're getting 228. So, as we go back into the main menu here, you can see that you do get some other welcome features here as well. A big one is that navigation is now standard. And when we go to the map, you can see that you do get a relatively generously sized map. You can split the map to show you what's playing on the radio, or you can have a whole map. Another big change here in the system is that Apple CarPlay is now standard. No Android Auto as of yet, but you do get Apple CarPlay. And as we look our way around, you can see that BMW has also given nicer materials to the X1 for 2020. Our tester here is equipped with the optional leather seats. They're in this lovely shade of brown in our instance. And when you get the leather seats, you do get matching dash finishers, complete with matching stitching. A very nice touch by BMW. Now, our tester here does have the $4,000+ premium package. This package brings a number of niceties to BMW, and that includes the leather seats as well. And you can't quite see it here during the day, but you do get ambient lighting, which is a pretty nice touch. A thing that we like here that BMW has thankfully maintained is the simplistic yet ergonomically friendly button layout for various controls, especially the climate controls. We go our way down here. You do see that the shifter for the 8-speed automatic does carry over. And being an iDrive equipped example, you do get the traditional rotary control for the iDrive. You can move it side to side, up and down, or even push it to access various menus. Of course, you do get satellite buttons throughout. These two here control your navigation. This one will bounce you back to the main menu screen. And then these two will control access to your communication and media screens. Looking to hit an option or go back, you just hit these two buttons here. As we make our way to the outside, it looks like the wind has actually stopped, so we can actually cover the outside for you guys. You can see that the exterior styling has received its fair share of minor tweaks for 2020. The lower front bumper receives a new design. You do get new kidney grille designs And as you can see, they do get bigger, and for 2020 they are now joined together by this chrome strip. While the kidney grills that are here are not as big and outlandishly big as we have seen on other models like the X7 or even the 7 Series, we do wish that BMW would kind of curb the growth of these grills. They claim that it's both for a design and safety purpose, but considering that older X1s had a tidier look, we really wish that BMW would revert back to smaller grills. Of course, we do have these optional rims here. Very, very stylish to go along with this particular hue here. As we go to the rear, you can see that the taillights have been tweaked slightly and now feature a slightly different design. Not that radically different from 2019, but still lightly tweaked. The exhaust tips are a little bit bigger than 2019. You'd have to measure them with a measuring tape to fully appreciate just how much bigger they are. But even with a 0.8 inch size difference, it's still good. As mentioned, underneath the hood is a carryover 2-liter twin turbocharged 4-cylinder. You pull twice on the hood release to open it up, and as you can see, the engine is carryover, so you still get 228 horsepower here. And this is enough to give our tester a bit of spirited demeanor when out in city driving or even out on the freeway. There's very minimal turbo lag here, and we really like the way that BMW has managed to smooth out the engine versus some of our prior encounters with this unit. Well guys, this is it for our brief video of the 2020 BMW X1. We will be shooting more video content for you guys very soon featuring this tester, and we look forward to hearing back feedback and comments from you as well. And due to the shutdown, we will be shooting the bulk of these videos from the back portion of our office for now. When the shutdown is lifted, we will then be able to go back to our normal shooting grounds over at Oakland University in Auburn Hills, Michigan. Thank you guys so much for watching, and have a great day.